So over the Christmas period, Michael took a cruise out of the Panama Canal. I think it was gone for about 10 days on this cruise, made a bunch of money trading, and was able to pay for that whole cruise, which I think is pretty cool. I begged him to do a video on how he did it and how the cruise went and take a bit of photo and video on that cruise. So this is what you're gonna get today. You're gonna see his cruise in details. Let me know in the comment section below what you think and if you've been on a cruise before and how you find that kind of cruise. Because here I've never taken a cruise myself, but Michael loves them and he takes them a couple times a year, trades on them, goes in the market every day. A little bit less than usual, but still quite a bit. And I think it's a pretty good trading and traveling lifestyle. So let me know your thoughts below as always, comment below. I'm curious to hear. Give a like to that video here before we go in, and you get to see how Michael traded on his cruise and made a bunch of money doing it right now.
So we set off on an 11-day, 10-night holiday cruise, and this time on the Ruby Princess. It holds a maximum 3,080 guests, 1,200 crew, 1,542 guest cabins, and a total of 19 decks. We had a balcony cabin on the Baja Deck 11 on the port side. We sailed out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with stops in Ochos Rios, Jamaica, Cartagena, Colombia, Limon, Costa Rica, Cayman Islands, and a bucket list voyage through the Panama Canal on Christmas morning. So for my strict trading rules, number 1, enjoy the trip. Only trade when I'm available. Use basic trigger tools on my phone app, no level 2, no whipping out laptops. Set it and forget it, stops and targets, and never ever add to losing positions. My primary stock trading vehicle, Mara. It's a Bitcoin miner and is highly correlated with Bitcoin. I've traded it in the past and did an entire video on it, which you can see in the link below. Here, I'm looking to test prior highs of 1988 and then look to tag some key Fibonacci areas higher, the 1.27 extension and the 1.68. Again, I'm keeping it set it and forget it simple and able to monitor on my phone app. Prior to embarkation, I placed 3 positions, 2 on the 18th and 1 yesterday on the 19th. All 2 call options batches for a total of 6 contracts. I would be adding 2 additional positions, 2 contracts each, in the next coming days for a total of 10 contracts. So on embarkation day, after doing our required muster drills and while unpacking, this little trade opportunity pops up. I think one of the Fed members said something stupid, and I played the breakdown. I don't know what they said, I'm just trading the charts. It happened rather quickly, and I closed the trade within 15 minutes, but of course, it feels like an eternity when it's happening. Day 2 was a sea day, en route to Jamaica. I was at the pool and caught this long trend continuation trade I call Secretariat. It just missed my first target, which is always the previous swing high, and ended up closing it for a small loss. We arrived in Jamaica the next day and didn't have any trades today. Just didn't see anything, but I was keeping an eye on Mara. More about that in a bit. Day 4, we arrived in Cartagena, Colombia. I've been to several ports in the past, but this was my first time in Colombia. It was hot as hell that day, but really enjoyed the city. Day 8 was a sea day, a special day. So that means no watching my phone. I brought a great book of photos taken by Paul McCartney, and it was fantastic and relaxing. But this was a special day that I wanted to cherish with my wife. But then I find out that Mara is gapping up pre-market. I hit my 1.68 extension, so I decided to watch and peel off my 10 positions I have, 2 at a time. I had an average entry price of $13 per contract on my options and sold this batch at 20 and the rest later around 17ish for an average of 18 or 5-point gain per contract on 10 contracts. Day 9, we arrive in the Cayman Islands, one of my favorite islands because of their beautiful, famous beaches. So we booked an excursion for the day at the beach and came across this little short setup. Again, Secretariat play, which hit first target and stopped the trailer at break even. So on our last full day, we head back to Fort Lauderdale. It's the last trading day of the year and really didn't check my phone. Just wanted to enjoy the sea day after a well-needed workout and maybe a last treat or two. Okay, wait a second. What's this FCC expense all about? FCC stands for Future Cruise Credit. Here's how it works. You put down a deposit of $100 per person while on the ship. No need to commit to a specific future cruise. It's refundable if you don't use it for 1 year, and once on board, you get $75 additional per person on board credit to use pretty much wherever you want. The only catch, you can only purchase it on the ship. So it's basically like getting $150 for free. Now that's a great trade. We'll see you next time on Anatomy of a Trade.
Alright, so I hope you liked it. Hope you got some value out of this video here. I think a pretty cool trip, pretty good lifestyle, of course, to be able to make money on a cruise, trade in the market. Again, less than you typically do when you're at home and you have a lot of time for trading. You want to be able to enjoy the lifestyle you get from trading, which is cool. It was also the holiday period, so definitely different there. But let me know in the comments below if you like to do something like this, if that's your dream also. I'm definitely going to try one day, for sure. I promise I'm going to go on a cruise, trade out of there if I can, and hopefully make money too. So let me know if you want to do this yourself. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if it's not done yet. And I will catch you back here in the next video pretty soon. Ciao.